Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're listening or watching. I hope you all are doing well. Let's talk about the Los Angeles riots going on currently. Shout out to one of my moderators, Jay Manuel, reminded me yesterday to do this topic. He is from LA, so I wasn't able to do it last night because I was really busy with personal readings. And I wasn't able to do it this morning because I was really busy with personal readings, but I am here tonight, all right, to talk about the riots and protests currently happening in Los Angeles. Donald Trump has sent the National Guard to Los Angeles. The city is in shambles, but is complete chaos. The LAPD has their cars going up in fire, child. As you can see, a lot of people are waving, Palestinian flags and things of this nature. Of course, a large part of the reason of why these protests are currently happening is because of the ICE, ICE de detainees, or I don't even know what the word is, because of what ICE is doing currently here in America and is deporting people basically. I just realized I have the wrong chat, so let me pull up the right chat. My bad. So people are fed up, chat. Hello everyone. Thank you all for being here. My bad. I had the wrong chat link. People are fed up with the nonsense and they're fighting back. And apparently LA don't play. All right. Apparently, this is how Los Angeles riots, child, and it is a mess. Could you imagine if this was happening right now in DC? Probably not the best time because currently I believe World Pride is happening in DC, and I'm not that far from DC. I've never actually been to a Pride, however, so that's not generally something I'm super interested in, to be honest, but I'm not opposed to a Pride event, right? However, in this day and age, I'm gonna have my own pride event here in my own home with my non-alcoholic drinks here. All right, this is my pride right here. All right, this is my pride right here with y'all. So I want my people in LA to be safe in California, and this is the start of something. It seems something very scary. Definitely. I do also want to say I kind of predicted this. I did predict this. Let's actually watch something. I want us to watch something because this also includes Trump. Another part of the reason as to why these riots are happening and these protests is because Trump sent the National Guard to LA. I predicted this. We have a prediction. So I actually need to maybe change the video to I predicted it. We might need to change the video to I predicted it. Let me see. Let's wait on that. I have a video to show you all because I predicted this. I said something was going to happen this month. I just realized that. So we have to do an impromptu predicted it video, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can change this title actually because this is a whole predicted it. All right. This is a predicted it, y'all. I'm sorry. Thank you, Spirit, though, for coming through and helping me. All right. Child, the mess never ends with him. All right. Hello, everyone. Let me read all the comments. So, I don't know where J Manuel is. Let me actually text J Manuel and let him know that I'm live. All right, I just texted him to let him know I'm live. All right. Shout out to the 67 people in the room. Hey, watching from Oakland, California. Shout out to my people in California. Hi, Keisha. Hi, Dex. Little Bubbles. Hi, Priestess. Veronica G, thank you for coming on. We appreciate your time. My heart is heavy, says Lisa. Yes. Hi, Michelle. This is a decoy from the Epstein files. Don't be distracted, people. Told the Latin people he was going to do so no surprise at all. Hi, Roger. Please pray for us here in LA. Also, I marched at LA Pride yesterday and it was great. No ICE presence. Oh, that's good. LA is not the only city he'll be after. Other big cities will be next, I would imagine. Oh, absolutely. But first thing I hear is Texas. I heard that's what I just heard, Texas. So, ciao. My Texas people maybe watch out. And it's interesting because we were just talking about Texas the other day with Elon and one of the readings with him. Hi, Jim Manuel. I just texted you. They said Trump called martial law. Exactly. He's also being sued, allegedly. I saw that California is apparently suing him, allegedly. When will it end with him, though, child? Hi, Zebra. How are you? Thank you all for being here. So let's get into it and see what's coming up for the LA riots and protest. I do want to remind you all I am available for personal readings. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can text me at 703-791-9162. You can also visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. This is my website. Once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right page, lamartownsendtarot.com. You can scroll down, read reviews. All right. You can go to the store section to book your reading with me. This is where you can go to view everything I offer. I offer email readings, video recorded readings, 1 hour, 15-minute, 30-minute, hour long, or 15-minute, 30-minute, hour long phone readings. I also offer candles, including protection candles, love candles, birth chart readings, including individual compatibility and transit 12-month ahead birth chart readings, mediumship readings, including past life readings, handmade evil eye bracelets, tarot classes, astrology classes, spiritual development classes, and so much more. If you'd be interested in any of those things, then definitely check out my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. All right, I have a video to show you all. I haven't predicted it. I told y'all something was going to happen in the month of June with Trump, and it was going to be some mess. I told y'all a month ago. Now, I don't know. Now, I know I need to do July for Trump. Now, I don't know if y'all watch my monthly Trump videos. I do. Remember, I don't know if y'all sometimes see, I'll do Trump June. I'll just do something, for a specific month, They be on point, child. I mean, my readings are always on point, but the monthlies I do for the celebrities like Kate Middleton, they be on point, child. Now, I did a reading for Trump last month for this month. All right. A month ago, I did a reading for what Trump was going to go through this month. I think I predicted what's happening right now. Let's watch. Texas is making it illegal to buy sex toys. Really? Please be safe in these spiritual streets. Exactly. It's either Houston, DFW, or Austin, or any of the big cities in Texas. I love when you smile. It makes the smile plus your skin hair look amazing, doll. Oh, thank you, Michelle. It makes you smile. Thank you. Yeah, I just did my hair today actually. So I just deep conditioned and blow dried and flat ironed. Yeah, so let's watch my prediction, you guys. Let's watch together. Hold on. I think I have to or disconnect my earphones. Okay. All right. So give me a second. So the video we're gonna watch is this one right here from a month ago. All right. I did a reading for Trump in June.
Hey, Virginia.
Ugh. Sorry, you guys. I haven't paid my YouTube. I haven't paid my YouTube what's it called yet? So unfortunately
For
we have
Lieutenant
to
Governor,
I have to wait for the ad to go by. I'm just cheap. It's like $14 these days. Like it used to be like I feel like it used to be like $9 maybe. YouTube Premium, yeah. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm a Capricorn. I have a lot of Earth in my chart. I'm a cheapo. But all right, let's watch. This was uploaded on May 1st. So this was exactly a month ago. Uploaded May 1st, 2025. I want to just get right into the reading. And I just want us to see what I mentioned because I'm pretty sure there's a predictor here. Eight of Swords. Interesting. He's feeling stuck in the month of June. Feeling stuck, feeling stagnated, maybe feeling stuck by certain circumstances, maybe that follow from the end of May going into June, possibly. And I hear the word tariffs, so definitely could deal with tariffs. It's the number eight, so eight can also deal with long term goals, long term dealing. So this also could deal with something long term that has long term ramifications, long term effects in some way, shape, or form. Eight also does deal with long term health, so I'm wondering if that's also something. Eight can also deal with debt, so maybe this also could be associated with the economy he's stressing over. But irregardless, coming into the month of June in the beginning, for some reason, shape, or form, Donald Trump is stressed. Stressed over money, stressed over finances, stressed over the economy, stressed over a decision maybe that's been made, access he's given to someone to the American economy or American resources, or a deal that has been made in connection to American resources, once again, tariffs, that is now negatively affecting America and the American economy. The devil card shows up connected to money and resources. Now, for all intents and purposes, Trump himself could be dealing with some financial issues, but if he's dealing with financial issues, then trust we're all feeling the wrath, to some degree, because you know how he is, allegedly. Just saying, this is all for YouTube entertainment purposes only, by the way. All right. Five of Wands. He's coming into some drama in the month of June. So far, it sounds pretty accurate to me. A deal he's made. I'm wondering if that deal was Elon, a decision he made. I'm wondering if that decision was, well, obviously the ICE, deportations, but was it also to send the National Guard to California? I mean, so far this reading is on point for the what's happening right now. Let's continue to watch. So I'm looking for my other sandal. He's coming into some drama in the month of June of 2025 with the Five of Wands, some communication misunderstandings. Once again, this definitely could deal with someone whom he's made a deal with or whom he's given access to that turns has turned out to be an enemy. But whatever this negative energy is taking place, whatever this fallout is that's taking place, somehow, in some way, shape, or form, in the month of June, it seems to be taking place on American soil. Because the Five of Wands shows up, the question is about Trump, so we have to think of his perspective. For him, home, local, is technically America, right? As the leader, president of America. The Five of Wands shows up connected to local affairs, local travel. Now, this also could be specifically Washington, D.C., Mar-a-Lago, if we want to get more specific, more technical. But something's going on in the month of June, period. Whether with Trump, with America, or all of the above. Predicted it. Predicted it. Wait, wait, wait. Predicted it. But the chariot card shows up connected to home, family, emotions. The chariot card is forward movement. Some deal, some decision he's made is going to backfire on him in the beginning of June. Predicted it. Let's go back. So I said specifically some deal or some decision he's made is going to backfire on him in June. It's backfiring on him, all right. Child, let's rewind that real quick because that was a good one. It is forward movement. Some deal, some decision he's made is going to backfire on him in the beginning of June. But and I specifically said the beginning of June, which is literally right now. It's only June 9th. Child. It's possible he could quickly bounce back. May take him getting, towards the later beginning, almost middle of the month to kind of bounce back from whatever this is. But he's definitely going to shift his focus because something turns out to not be a good decision he's made. But I get a connection to him and a female, a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus female, maybe in a coming together with him and a female, could be a leader in some way, shape, or form. So he actually could be taking a lot of meetings, press meetings, things of this nature in the month of June. But I get a lot of feminine energy. Seven of Swords, though, shows up connected to international affairs, self expression. Seven of Swords is feeling overwhelmed, facing the Ten of Cups. The Knight of Swords shows up. facing the Queen of Wands. Hmm. Definitely, it seems like in the beginning of June, the cards come falling down. But once again, it seems like quickly things are like shuffled aside, pushed under the rug. There's a new focus that's going to be pushed out into the atmosphere. It's going to definitely involve women or feminine energy in the month of June as being like a main focus. As Trump tries to figure out what is going on in the background with some decision he's made that's definitely backfired. All right. So I want to say the month of June we could start feeling some negative effects of the decisions Trump has made thus far, particularly with the tariffs. All right. First of all, predicted it. That entire so there's a whole. I guess there's another reading I do. So we're gonna watch the next spread I do because I think the next spread is really the one that I remember is like okay, that's a predicted it. Um, Couple things in that first spread though. First of all, the entire spread was correct, child. Predicted what's happening right now entirely. It's interesting though because I kept mentioning tariffs. And what's not being mentioned right now are the tariffs. And a lot of people also mention what's happening right now is a distraction. So I'm wondering is what's happening right now some sort of distraction for the tariffs or how do the tariffs play a role here? Cuz tariff energy kept coming out in that reading. Anyway, let's watch the second spread and see what I mentioned in the second spread. Spirit, give us some more clarity and insight as to what drama is Trump walking into in the month of June. What is the drama? Give us some clarity on that devil card that showed up. What is the drama that Trump is walking into in the month of June 2025? Hope you all are smiling big and wide. All right, and having something to genuinely smile about. I hope you all find beauty in your smile. No matter how many teeth you have in your mouth, all right? No matter whether they're yours or not. And I hope you all are taking care of yourself and incorporating self love and self care into your routine. It's so important, all right? Something dealing with the economy he's stressed about. It's a deal he's made. The Six of Pentacles is a card of transactional relationships. So some transactional relationship he's a part of. Now he's starting to get the short end of the stick. And the pressure's on him. It's dealing with the economy, you guys. The Tower card shows up connected to money, resources. It could deal with resources as well. American resources. This could deal with shortages and things of that nature that we could start seeing.
Fatherhood is an adventure.
So these must-have.
Hold on.
Apps for Father's Day should be part of it. I don't leave home without the DJI op.
And it's some deal he's made. All right? Allegedly. Some deal he's made. But he's realizing once again that whatever deal he's made, the person he's made the deal with is the devil in disguise. And there's nothing he can do about it at this point with the Ten of Swords showing up as the last card. There's something he did in the dark that is now slowly coming out to light in the month of June. Trump. And right on the coming up of your birthday, too, karma knows no bounds, honey. Damn. All right, you guys. Well, you've been forewarned. Something's coming in June. All right. So just keep an eye out. Something dealing with the economy, resources, shortages, tariffs. All right. That's the energy I'm getting. What's the final card for Trump in June? May not be the best month for him, but he'll be okay, right? He's got what, several more Junes left. So. Four of emotion. He's feeling the heat this month. It says there are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity as long as you act upon your dreams. All right. Well, we will see what is coming up for him in the month of June. I thank you all so much for listening and watching. I will catch you in your own personal reading, or I will see you. All right, y'all. Well, I kept mentioning tariffs and the economy, but we'll have to see. We'll also have to see what the after effects of these protests are going to be moving forward, because this could be possible. And we're gonna do a reading now, finally. But I just wanted to let y'all know I predicted that something was gonna happen at the beginning of June, and this is most likely what I was predicting. So, predicted it. I warned y'all that something was coming in June, child, to get prepared. All right. So to be fair, I gave y'all a warning that something was coming. Now let's see what are the after effects going to be of these riots, these protests happening. Trump made his decisions, and here we are. Let's get into it. Make sure you all like, share, and subscribe. There's over 100 people in the room. Thank you all so much for being here, by the way. Hold on, you guys. There we go. Okay. My bad.
Common sense says don't get weighed down by.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys. All right. Donald gotta go. Moon and Sagittarius coming up soon. Fiery, rebellious, fast energy. Toothless. Governor Newsom will withhold federal taxes. Child. Yes, exactly. It's all distraction from his messes up so far. You know the new movie, How to Train Your Dragon? You know the name's Dragon is Toothless? Every time I hear that when I go to the movies, I'm like, I'm not going to go there tonight, though. All right. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck when you pass reading. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, and amen. The irony, child. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this reading and see what we've got going on with the LA riots. Once again, make sure you all are staying safe out in LA. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? There we go. Thank you, J. Manuel. Yes, that's the name of the dragon in the movie, child. Which it looks like a cute movie, I must say. But every time I hear that name, I'm like, you know what? Child. All right, let's go ahead and get into the reading. What are going to be the after, or what is the aftermath results of the LA riots that are currently happening, Spirit? Who you with? What does that mean? Is that, I feel like that's a song or in a song, Who You With? What is the future, or what is the aftermath of these current Los Angeles, California riots and protests that are happening right now, Spirit? What is going to be the aftermath? Give us some clarity and insight. You think they're going to turn on each other? I get the Eight of Pentacles. This could last a while, y'all. These riots could last a while. It could ebb and flow, but the eight is the number of a long-term goal. Eight is a number associated with long-term change, something you're willing to stay focused on, stay determined with. All right. So this could last a while. Could be 8 days, 8 weeks. I don't know if it would quite last 8 months. That would be a long time. But, Page of Cups shows up connected to resources facing the Five of Wands. There is a need to watch the youth in like using this as an opportunity to purposely create chaos in the local surrounding area of Los Angeles and California in general, because it's summertime and once again kids are typically out of school, right? Not just high school and whatever, but also not just high school and whatever, but also college and things of that nature. So I think this also could be content. That could be the issue. Almost like how the Diddy trial, with the Diddy trial, which I had to take a break from because I just got so bored with the Diddy trial, child. But we'll get back to Diddy Watch eventually. With the Diddy trial, there's actually people going to taking trips to New York where the trial is happening, staying outside the courthouse, like having a whole schedule and making content out of it, right? It's kind of the same thing with the LA riots. Where I don't know if people are necessarily going to take trips to LA just to like be a part of the riots, but who knows? It definitely could be people that are already there making content out of the riots themselves, or maybe creating chaos around the riots. Something like that. All right. So that's something I get. What about protests coming up on the June 14th? I never heard about that. Agent provocateurs, exactly. Three of Cups shows up. This kind of feels like it was started by three people or a group of people, these riots. And once again, it's like an energy of hyping people up, being like being the little devil on, people's shoulder, being the little demon on people's shoulder to, say, to rile people up and get people started. Like there's something about that with the origins of these riots and how it escalated here. Six of Cups shows up, though, connected to confidence, purpose, self-expression. This is a card of typically coming together, an emotional connection, usually a connection where someone is able to give the other a leg up in some way, shape, or form, or to help the other. I feel like resources could be sent to LA. Resources to help people to to survive, to thrive past this, but also maybe resources allegedly to help them further revolutionize and fight the power. If you can read between the lines, allegedly, for YouTube entertainment purposes only. You know what it kind of is? It kind of is Luigi Mangione 2.0 as well. Well, they're using the word riots in the media, so that's why I'm using the word. Content creators, instigators for the riots, exactly. Either you're an instigator or you are trying to actually keep people informed, or you're actually trying to create change in some way, shape, or form. You're one of the three. Especially if you're there in the mix, it's the new age news. Live reporting live from the LA protests, like that's the new age news. That's how people get their news now. Content creators putting potentially their lives in danger for the sake of content. Didn't you see Scream 4? Anyway, Strength card shows up. I think these riots, these protests are going to be effective in creating change. Because I think, there's a commercial where it's like one of those commercials for like Prilosec or like one of those medicines where there's like a bunch of people walking and randomly people suddenly start talking and like kind of join the walk. Like I don't know what the commercial's for. Has anyone ever seen that commercial? That's kind of what I get with the LA riots and protests. Like people are going to join in on the protests, join in on the march. I feel like business owners, people who are just fed up with the system. That's how it's going to gain power and change. And I get a Knight of Cups. There could be leaders, maybe. There could be groups that come out of this, just like how the protest a few maybe a decade ago, Black Lives Matter came out of those protests, right? Three of Pentacles shows up. People will get arrested. There will be investigations. So I hope some of y'all weren't on camera with your faces or with any way to identify you if you were doing something or participating in something. Thank you, Native Mo. Nine of Cups shows up, connected to expansion, optimism. This could be expanding to different states. Maybe that's the next question we could ask. Will this go to different states? I feel like Elon could instigate something as well. Elon Musk. There's going to be a lot of resources lost due to this. There are going to be a lot of resources lost or in danger of being lost and need to be recouped or recovered due to these protests. My question is now, are these protests going to go to different states? Are we going to see a rise of these types of protests and riots in different states? Are we going to see an uptick or a rise in these types of protests that are currently happening in Los Angeles in different states across the country, Spirit? Give us some clarity and insight. I hope y'all had a good day today. It's going to rain on Trump's B-Day. Is it really? When's his birthday? The Hangman shows up. Is this gonna go to other states across the country? The Moon card shows up connected to resources. Huh. The Magician card shows up connected to local travel, local affairs. I think it's going to inspire people to create their own coalitions for change. I don't know if it's going to inspire necessarily protests or riots everywhere. I do get the Justice card showing up. There could be things in place to try to prevent that from happening as well, to try to prevent more of these types of situations from happening potentially down the line. The Hermit card shows up connected to confidence, resources, passion, facing the Devil card connected to money, finances, or connected to work, job, routine, self improvement. Hmm. What's behind it? Two of Swords. I get the Sun card connected to change and transformation, new beginnings. What is my Sun card, y'all? Potentially is a yes card. So I have to say, potentially, yes, it is highly possible that this could take place in other states. Um, Particularly states where there's a need for change. All right, or there's a cry out for change or changes. All right, particularly with health, work, jobs. All right, children, abortions, things of this nature. That's why I'm thinking Texas. I hope this doesn't create a bombs over Baghdad song scenario. That song sounds familiar. Red state. It could be red states that, yeah, it could be red states that also could be. But California is California a red state? Hi, Khadijah. Let me look. Is California a red state? Oh, it's a blue state. Interesting. California is deeply blue. There could be some red states that are affected. Definitely. Texas is red though, right? Is Texas red? I think the worst is going to be California and maybe another state. Once again, is where these riots could happen the worst. Is Texas? I feel like the next state is probably a red state that this is going to happen. Is Texas a red state? Yes, Texas is considered a red state. It could be a red state because I get the Sun card, which is a card of new beginnings. This is my major. This card is my major answer that yes, there is probably going to be at least another riot or other riots that are going to happen. I feel like there's going to be at least one more riot that happens. I think it's going to be a red state though. There's no blue in this card at all. Even the roses are red. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Texas, be careful because, child, something's coming for you. Possibly. All right. Or red states, be careful because something's coming for you. All right. Ooh, child. Oh, Florida. Florida's a red state. Yeah, I could see that. Could it be? It could be Florida too. It's probably going to be a red state. Florida, red or blue. Yeah, it's a mostly red state, Florida. Child. There's almost 200 people in this room right now. That is crazy. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you all like, share, and subscribe. And remember, I'm available for personal readings. If you would like to book a reading with me, I'm available. You can text me at 703-791-9162 or visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. Until it's hard to see, so I can breathe. Say goodbye. Oop, Miss Texas, be careful. Exactly. Is there an impeachment this year? We'll see. I think I did a reading on that before. I wonder if all this will affect the midterms for Trump's red cronies. Probably. Florida's red, red. See, I haven't been to Florida since the 90s when I went to Disney World or Disneyland, whichever one is in Florida. And obviously I don't remember anything of what that was. But I did end up running into Jada Pinkett Smith and well, not Will Smith, but Jada Pinkett Smith and the kids back then. I ended up riding on the same ride with them. The kids. This was like 1999. My grandma has the picture of Jada Pinkett Smith. Um but that's a memory I always like remember. I don't remember what Florida was like back then. I just remember it was hot. But it was a lot of fun. How's Disney World doing in Disneyland? Do they still get attractions? Do they still get like are they still getting business? Cuz I think out here King's Dominion or Six Flags, one of them is like shutting down, which is kind of crazy. Protests are already very large in Dallas and other Texas areas. Texas is about to pop off and folks can't rub one out there about to be unhinged. Oh my gosh. He'll be out due to health issues in August. Oh, okay. We love watching you because you do predict things that do happen way ahead of time, like mumps. Thank you. Yeah, I do. So I can't believe I predicted this. I mean, I was talking to you, I was like, wait, I predicted this a while ago. I remember doing a reading on Trump and like saying something was gonna happen in June connected to him. So Trump, Six Flags America near DC is closing. I heard it is closing out here. It's crazy. Disney Sea is way better in Japan. Ooh, Japan is one of my places I want to go to before I, pass away. I want to go to Japan. Absolutely. I love Japanese culture. One of my favorite artists, one of my favorite singers is Japanese. Her name is Utada Hikaru or Hikaru Utada. I absolutely love her. She makes American music, but she also makes obviously Japanese music. She's like the Michael Jackson of Japan, apparently. But I do love her American and her Japanese music. I don't understand anything she's saying in her Japanese music, but I love it. I have a weird taste. I'm very eclectic. Yeah, Six Flags is closing. It's very sad. You wish there could be an impeachment and he could go to prison, chow. Your wish may be granted soon. Disney World Orlando is crazy busy all year and more now. Really? It's crazy busy in LA. School's out and grad season going on. ETC Pride Month. Yeah. Yeah, they're having like Pride Month concerts out here in DC, which I thought about going to, but I'm just not like a Pride event person. I mean, unless maybe I somehow am booked at a Pride event, that's different. But just going to Pride to like slive like Paris Hilton, like I don't, I don't know if that's like my vibe. Maybe if like someone's performing at a Pride event, that would be cool. But I don't know. It just seems like a lot, and it's like hot outside. Are we gonna be okay though with all this ish? That's a good question to ask. I love her song in Kingdom Hearts. In you and I, there's a new land. I have not heard that song in so long. I like the remix. I need now you're gonna make me want to listen to that. Yeah, but she makes really good music outside of Kingdom Hearts. She's a really good music artist. She has a R&B album from like the 90s that is so good. Like no skips at all. But it wasn't very popular apparently. But it's like Brandy, Aaliyah, like Monica vibes. Anyway. Ask my friend Kiana. I like always talk about Utada Hukaru to her, and she laughs at me because she's like, "Who is this like Asian lady you love?" I'm obsessed with her. I love her. All right, you went last year and you want to go back, but that 13-hour flight, ciao. You know, I've never been on a flight before, but I am going to take a flight soon. Well, we're planning it out with to visit J Manuel in California. Child, I'm praying by then it's just like less chaos. I'm cracking you up. Will Trump's presidency be decertified? You said it's hot, and I was about to say that humidity has been bad throughout the country in some states. Yeah. How do you spell her name? Whose name? Utada Hukaru? Oh, I'll I'll put it in the chat. I love her. She's one of my favorite artists. I have been listening to her since probably 2000 when she came out with Kingdom Hearts. So I've been listening to her for over 20 years now. It's kind of crazy. I have a very eclectic music taste. Okay. Have you predicted the 3 days of darkness yet? No, I haven't. Also, I think Utada is a Capricorn like me, so that is even. Oh, and she loves Aaliyah and Mary J. Blige. She's so freaking cool, dude. I think she interviewed Aaliyah before she passed away. Utada, which I think is really cool. So yeah, you guys check out Utada if you like R&B pop. It's a very. I think you'll like it. If you like R&B pop, you'll like her. And she has a vast discography as well. So do I even have Portuguese photo music on my Apple Music? Yes, I love Bollywood music. Child. I like watching Bollywood music movies. Is it Telugu movies? Hindu movies. Once again, I don't know what they're saying. I don't mind reading the subtitles. Like I took film class in college, so I like stuff like that. I like foreign films. Like some of my most favorite films are foreign. Run Lola Run, love it. Tumbad, I think, or Tumbad. It's a Hindu horror film. Love it. Like, I love horror films. I'm very weird to my family, but like, I love stuff like that. I think it's my Sagittarius. You know, Sagittarius people love stuff like that. They love being influenced by other cultures and stuff. All right. Are the people of LA and is the United States in general, people of the United States, going to be okay with these protests happening in LA and potentially elsewhere? Are we all going to be okay? Especially the people of California and LA, worldwide as well, Spirit, or countrywide. Yes, check out her music. Some movies are worth reading the subtitles. They really are. Don't sleep on foreign films. They can be very good, you guys. Very, very good. It's not about the words, it's about the feeling, the emotions conveyed. A good actor will be able to convey any message through their emotions, their visual cues, and stuff like that. That's all communication, chow. All right. Will we all be okay with these protests and riots going on? Six of Swords. There could be people that are gonna. This is gonna push people to move out of LA. Maybe move out of the United States altogether. We could definitely see an increase of people migrating out of LA, migrating out of California, especially I want to say immigrants, but also migrating out of the United States in general. All right. You like a lot of Bollywood videos? You should consider going to the movies to go see just a Bollywood movie. Like they're really good. They're very entertaining. They're very good acting typically. Um, I like them. I like foreign films. There's a foreign film that came out recently called, I think it was called The Ugly Stepsister. I think it was German or something like that, but they had subtitles. And it was so interesting. First of all, they showed everything. They showed the front on the man, they showed the front on the woman. It was a lot, all right? But it was really interesting because it was like a retelling of Cinderella. It was a really good movie though, child. It stuck with me. This was like a couple months ago. Once again, it was all subtitles, but it like once again, when a movie's good, it's just good, child. Dev does. I love that movie. Classic. You said months ago during the wildfires that people would leave LA. I believe this. Yeah. How will U.S. citizens who immigrate be treated globally? That's a good question. I think I did a reading on that too, actually. The future of U.S. citizens or something like that. Have I watched Business Proposal on Netflix? I have never watched that yet. What is that about? I get the Ace of Cups connected to resources, money, finances. The Ace of Cups is emotional fulfillment facing the Four of Swords. There's definitely going to be concerns over people in maybe California and the country wide getting on certain necessities, particularly the ones that like bring comfort, like this is something I always have, or like I have to go without this now. Like, how is that going to work? I'm hoping to see a new upcoming Silent Hill film. Ooh, that sounds fun. The most scariest movie I've ever seen this far in the movie theater is the movie Oddity. It scared me so, and I don't get scared easily. It scared me so bad. I was shaking when I left the theater, and I was so glad I was not the only one in the theater. Oh my god, it was really scary. The scariest movie I've seen. And I think that was Australian. But obviously, Australian, you don't need subtitles or anything like that. Well, sometimes, child. Just saying. Also, the page of Juan shows up. Will we all be okay? You know, there's a little bit of a fear or concern over how this is affecting the youth. What's the future of the youth with all this happening? Everything is being taken away that, we once knew. How can the youth thrive? That's the energy I'm getting. It's a Korean comedy dubbed in English, but it's really good. Hello, Ariana. Will this orange man get impeached and a better leader be elected that will help bring the peace we need? That would be nice. Rican Mystique. You want Final Fantasy to do a live action movie? That would be amazing. I'm surprised they haven't done that already. I would love that. I get the Four of Wands showing up. Will we all be okay? Two of Swords. The Devil card connected to one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. Toxicity, codependency. Page of Swords shows up. I think yes, we'll be okay. I think the people of LA and California will be okay, but there's gonna be a matter of this actually could and also end up being a good thing in the grand scheme of things to bring a sense of rebuilding. But there's gonna be a period of biding our time, biding our resources, not being able to have access to certain things in the midst of all that's going on. But I think in the end, we'll all be fine. They're being deported. I'm in Florida. We have been protesting. I wouldn't be surprised if we were next. Child. If impeached, JDV will carry the torch. JD Vance, who's been very quiet lately. But how can you get a word in between Elon and Trump? Don't underestimate Florida man's ability to make headlines. Oh, trust me, I don't. I already know how Florida gets down, child. All right, you guys. Well, we've been on here for officially an hour. Wow. And there's still 200 people in the room. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you once again like, share, and subscribe. Let's get the final card, shall we? I am hungry. I don't know what I'm going to eat for dinner. What did you guys eat for dinner? Or what are you guys eating for dinner? Guess I'll see you out there, Miss Global. You think Texas is before Florida? Has Florida ever had like big protests, major protests? Or maybe there's been something bubbling energetically for Florida to happen. Or for Florida to have their moment. Oop, a happy change, y'all. Once again, I think in the grand scheme of things, this is going to be a positive thing. All right. Sometimes we gotta. You had pasta. Ooh, that sounds so good. You had cheesecake. You're eating an enchilada. All that sounds delicious, chow. Mm. I have been craving something sweet, but I just never know what I want. So I've been eating fruit. Whenever I crave something sweet, I just grab an apple or a peach. That's been working really well for me. But y'all, I want a brownie from Fridays, honey. And probably won't eat the whole thing. I'll probably eat like maybe a quarter of it and be full. You're so full from Pizza Hut. You've been craving a cheesecake. Whenever I hear cheesecake, I think of the Golden Girls, which I love them. San Antonio is already starting, not like California. Homemade pepperoni rolls and homemade cake you love to cook. Ooh, that sounds so good. Chicken wings. Oh my god, I love chicken wings. Chow. You know what I haven't had in a while? Popeyes. Should I get some Popeyes chicken wings and then like make the sides at home? That sounds like a not bad idea. And also it's kind of like, because you can go to Popeyes and spend like $20. Like, I don't need a whole meal. I just want like the wings or like the chicken. I'm good. I can make everything else at home. Also, the biscuits don't really hit at Popeyes. I feel like they're dry. Like I need a glass of water to the side when I eat one of the biscuits. But anyway, let's read the card. You meant wings and fries. That sounds so delicious. I love fries. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Ooh. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. I think in the end, these protests are going to be a good thing. I think, it's important for the people to show the powers that be that we're not going to take any of this mess. And you know what who I think it all started with? Luigi Mangione. All right, was the one that kicked it all off. All right, you guys, I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Them biscuits are terrible. They really are. I feel like at one point they were good. I want a good biscuit too. Like maybe I need to go to Texas Roadhouse. I went to Outback recently and they had really good bread. I don't know what type of bread that is at Outback Steakhouse, but that bread is delicious. Or maybe Red Lobster because they have the cheddar biscuits. All right, you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. I will catch you in your own personal reading. Either way, I will see you soon. Love and light. God bless. Bye, everyone. Wicked is as wicked does. I shut you down and that's because you kept coming for me. Now I'm the wicked witch. It's the new story you're trying to pitch. I won't lay down for you. Now I'm the struggler. You might as well call me Alphaba. You're so sick in the head. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to us. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to us. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to us. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to us. Wicked is as wicked does. I shut you down and that's because you kept coming for me. Now I'm the wicked witch, it's the new story you're trying to pitch. I won't lay down for you. Now I'm the struggler, you might as well call me Alphaba. You're so sick in the head. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to us. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to us. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to us. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to us. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to us. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to us.